1, 2, 3. Yeah, but Gary's gonna. Oh, we'll be starting in a few minutes. Is that?
Wait, the stream is live? Good morning, good morning.
Oh, good morning. Hi. Come on in, you can grab a seat. Hey, Nicole. Sorry, we're running late.
All opposition to gaining financial resources. I am confident to overcome any financial difficulties that may arise. In my financial endeavors, I am fearless. Wealth and prosperity are circulating in my life. I live abundantly. My ideas create wealth for me. I give away wealth wisely, and it circulates back to me in abundance. I do not have to work to attract money. I have an abundance of whatever I need. Abundance and harmony flow freely in my world. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly, even while I sleep. I am successful and abundant in every way. Money flows to me. I deserve more money. I accept and receive unanticipated money. I welcome financial abundance in my life. My money is unlimited. Every day I attract more and more money. I use money to design the lifestyle I want to live. It is in my power to have an excellent financial future. I love attracting money. Wealth is circulating in my life. I am open to receiving wealth. I am successful in everything I do. Money is my servant. I am good at managing money, and I do it well.
We'll be starting the show in 5 minutes.
I have moved one step closer to reaching my financial goals. I make smart decisions about money. I am making my money goals and dreams come true. I overcome all the things that stand in the way of my financial success. Everything I do will help me grow my wealth. I attract money. Money is flowing to me. The money I circulate always comes back to me multiplied. Prosperity is found in everything I touch. I receive money in a variety of ways. can always attract more money. My actions agree with wealth. I find new ways to attract money. My life is a perpetual source of abundance. Money is a tool for progress. My earnings grow at an ever-increasing rate. My life is full of money for me to enjoy. I have plenty of financial resources. My money successfully works for me. Money improves my life and the lives of others. I am capable of handling massive success. I am getting richer and wealthier by the day. I deserve good fortune. Money is an important tool. I attract money with my passions. Attracting money is easy for me. The more value I add, the more money I will attract. Money is always coming into my life. I always have enough money to buy what I want and need. I am able to pay my bills with ease.
Good morning and welcome to the Money Matrix. I am Dion Pouncil.
And I'm Dominique Broadway. Welcome to another very exciting day in the markets. Please also do not forget that trading and investing should happen at your own risk. So please do your own research before making any trading or investing decisions.
Yes, and today is a very special day because we have our live studio audience here for the entire Money Matrix
Can they
workshop
make a
day.
yay sound, like a yay or clap? Yay.
Okay. All right.
I don't even know if the mic can pick that up or not, but.
Well, shout out to the everyone that has come and everybody that's on their way, and shout out to the team for putting this all together in general. So we will hop into the news. Kicking it off, Microsoft has a little bit of problems because Elon Musk is suing OpenAI. The Elon Musk was one of the co-founders of OpenAI with Sam Altman. They all met in 2015, where Altman approached Elon with the idea of setting up a nonprofit AI lab to benefit all of humanity, in which Elon Musk agreed to and said that that was the agenda until it wasn't. And because of that fallout, Elon left OpenAI, and Sam Altman began to turn it around into a for-profit company. And now Elon is saying that that is going against the original bylaws and rules that they have set, and now is suing the company. And so Microsoft shares are slightly down this morning on that news. So when we say the AI wars, they're literally in war. So more to come on that, and we will keep our eye on how those things are affecting the prices of Microsoft's stock.
Sounds kind of messy.
Yeah, it's getting
Messy
real.
drama.
Getting real.
Sounds like some messy drama. And we got people coming in, y'all, all late, like church service. You know what I'm saying? We got
Hold up to one
step
here.
to the step to the left. We got one in the front.
No, you
three
good.
over
You can
here.
sit wherever you
No,
want.
you know, you gotta pickle Miss Phyllis because you already owe me some money. All right. We're gonna talk about SoundHound in a second. But first up is Apple. My baby is having a bad 4 months. All right. Apple is officially near its 4-month low. But don't fret. right? What did I say? Apple is just consolidating for this amazing breakout up north. So I would say maybe buy more Apple to give a little bit more steam to head up. Like, we never want to beat something when it's down. We want to support it, right? We want to support it so it can get back up. I know you got something funky you want to say, but they say you never beat a man when he's down or whatever, beat a dead horse, whatever it may be. We don't want to do that, but Apple's trading around $179.60. Sounds like a good entry point to me.
Okay. Yes, we all know Dominique is biased on Apple. Please let the data lead you.
You know what? All I got to say is wait until next year. What? December 2024, okay? And we're going to look up, and Apple done hit $300.
I'm sure they'll make some type of announcement.
Just really quick, because analysts have already projected that Apple is on track. Well, not the second, but is projected to hit a, what is it? $4 trillion market cap this year. Okay. It's currently at 2.79, okay? If God can do it for NVIDIA, God can do it for...
I'm an Apple fan. I'm just, the data says sell it.
I just want to say.
I'm going to sell it.
I just want to say. Ain't nobody say sell it. It just said buy now. It said entry point. But go ahead.
Let the data lead you, okay?
Next topic.
Yes, in next news, 𝐉𝐾𝐄𝐴X, the weight loss drug, is booming, okay? They are up 120% this week. They are up over 300% this year, up to $85 this week on the weight loss drug. So we got streaming wars, we have the AI wars, and we have weight loss wars, because Novo was leading the charge, and now 𝐉𝐾𝐄AX has Wall Street buzzing with their news about their weight loss drug. So we will keep our eyes on those. The healthcare sciences, I called out at the top of the year as a part of our watch list. We were going to be keeping our eye on this, because not only is the weight loss in pharmaceuticals, but the telemedicine industry and the psychedelics and microdosings are all starting to hit Wall Street all at the same time. So the healthcare sciences, the pharmaceutical industries are all looking to boom in 2024 beyond, especially as we move to more integration of AI and the use of that technology to solve a lot of the health issues of humanity. They've actually labeled death a disease now. And so now they're approaching death as they're trying to cure a disease to minimize human aging and or eliminate death. So that is something to really, really pay attention to.
Do you want death eliminated?
I don't really know if I want to be 800 years old walking around. That's something
I don't even know if like 120 is that attractive. Like, is that?
Well, I think it's about quality of life, right? Because I think when you get to a certain age, it's about, your bones is hurting. If they're like curing death, then like you would still be like bad. You'd be like fine. Well, that also depends on like what age are you, because the aging is it's a process, right?
So it's like when they stop you.
Yeah, what age are you going to stop?
Like, you don't necessarily want to lock in at 99.
Yeah, you like, hey, I'm 9 years old. I'm going to go ahead and sign this paper, lock me in for life.
Yeah.
And you 9 years old.
I think I would probably lock in at like maybe 30. Okay. I think I would lock in at 30, because I was like, smart, a little bit of wisdom, still bad. I think that was like pre-kids.
Okay.
Yeah, I would lock in at 30, but worst case, probably 50, because I have a little bit more wisdom, be a little better. But anyway, so interesting there. But I was wondering, how would that affect life insurance? Right, I'm thinking about life insurance, because life insurance is literally, a large portion of people's generational wealth plan, and if people ain't dying, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it's actually interesting. That happened in Asia. We ramble a little bit, and in Tokyo,
we already late.
They were projecting a recession in Tokyo. But the average age of a person dying in Tokyo, they have over 100,000 people that are living over 100 years old. So what was happening was, when those people were finally dying at like 120, their kids were like 70 years old. So they never had the recession, because the wealth transferred right to mature adults that were able to manage the money properly, and they never actually hit it.
That's interesting.
And Tokyo is a blue zone.
True.
Yeah.
Oh, another reason we need to go.
Yeah, for sure.
But I was also thinking about, I guess, with the insurance. I forgot my point. But there's another point I was thinking about with the insurance. What was it? Anyway.
Can't get those death
the
benefits,
premiums.
obviously.
I'm thinking. So actually, I'm thinking about the terms, right? Okay, sorry. Odell's like, come on, yeah, hurry up. But thinking about the time. Let's say if you got a 30-year term, you outlive that 30-year term, then you don't have any life insurance.
Yeah.
Then the price of whole life insurance would be even higher. That's what I was thinking about. But anyway, Odell wants us to move on to the next topic. Is it my turn?
Yep.
Okay. AMD. In other news, AMD, which really pissed me off because I definitely sold my calls yesterday. But AMD has decided to finally shoot up. Remember we were saying that AMD, like, come on, AMD, we know you got it in you. Well, they got it. As soon as I hit sell, they were like, oh, Dominique's out. Let's shoot up. They have officially hit a $300 billion market cap. Actually, they just approached $311 billion market cap, which is really great. They're trading around $198.50. They're actually up about almost $6 this morning. So I'm interested to see, especially as we head into the opening bell, is that going to be something worth trading today? Is it going to continue to rise? Is it going to mimic NVIDIA and SMCI and all these other AI companies? So I'm proud of them. Good for them.
I actually got an AMD chip in my trade station.
You do? Yeah. Can they see it?
Some people can see it probably on my right.
I noticed it like 3 weeks ago, and I've been like hype ever since. Like, as long as you had this trade station, I was like, oh, there's some AMD.
I think it was maybe like 3 years old.
Yeah, I just noticed it.
Okay, so in the index world, the QQQ, right, is a rally coming. Now, a lot of people have been recession doomed from the last year. Just everybody in the markets are talking a recession coming, there's a recession coming. But the QQQ has been showing that a rally is positioning for a bull run based on the data and analyst reports. A lot of people are saying it's because the Fed hasn't really made definite decisions of what they're going to be doing with inflation. The technology boom is leading the charge, and AI is leading the charge of the technology boom. And since the QQQ is a heavily technological following index, it is going to be interesting to see. Now, the one thing with that is if for whatever reason, the AI wars slow down the growth of these tech companies, that could put the rest of the market in a lull, because out of the top 100 companies, 93 of them are not trading above their averages. So the Magnificent Seven is literally carrying not only the Qs, but the overall stock market. So that is going to be something to really keep our eye on. Obviously, all of the Magnificent Seven is on our 2024 watch list. Yep. And we will have to see, because we're trading those actively. So we'll be able to keep our eyes on them in real time. And if you're a part of Wall Street Academy, you know how to look at it for investing and trading.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I'm like, already got some good ideas with the QQQ for sure. That should be fun. All right. So next up is SoundHound.ai. Okay. And Miss Phyllis is actually in the audience today. And I guess you paying me back for Shopify, I'm assuming. SoundHound released their earnings yesterday. You know, I went all in on the calls because Phyllis said, it's going to the moon. SoundHound's going to the moon. And she already made a bunch of money on it. Not me. It did not pan out like that for me. SoundHound released their earnings yesterday. Very, very disappointing earnings, if I may add, Phyllis. Very disappointing earnings. They did not do very well Q4. They're actually down about 20% this morning. Boo, right? So they're down about $1.46. Very, very disappointing. The results, I guess, just across the board. I think shares originally had fallen about 25%, but you know what? I'm still not deterred because they have a very, very strong buy rating. They still have a lot of potential, a lot of upside. So I'm very confident that they will rebound. Maybe that will be today because they are only down $1.44. And the good thing with that is because, you know, the stock price is so low. So it's not too difficult for it to actually literally get that $1.44 back today. But that was a little bit disappointing to see those results there. So that was that.
Okay, so let's transition into our Beat the Bell segment. Let's pull up that. And,
everyone in the chat is saying, you owe. Phyllis said she owe us on SoundHound.
Let's transition into our Beat the Bell. We'll do some pre-market analysis, see what happened in the markets last night, and hop into some trades. Hop into some charts to look at what our pre-markets will do. So let's start out with the Asian market and identifying what went on last night while we were sleeping. The Asian Dow was up 0.81%, the Nikkei being up 1.9%, the Hang Seng Index up 0.74%, the Shanghai Index up 0.39%, the Sensex Index up 1.72%, and the Singapore Index down 0.19%.
I'm not going to say I love it. That's not good, right? Something's down. All right, heading into our U.S. equity. I'm gonna stop and say hi to people. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm so easily distracted. I'm like, hey, girl, hey, okay. You sit wherever you want. Okay, all right. So our U.S. equities are currently up. Mainly up this morning, with the Dow currently being up 0.12%, the S&P 500 being up 0.52%, and then the NASDAQ being up 0.90%. Our VIX is currently down 0.90%, and then gold is currently up 0.37%. We also have our oil that is also up 1.62%.
Okay, yeah, VIX is slightly flat at negative 0.67, so it could be an interesting day. Let's hop over into the futures. The Dow Jones futures are down 0.08%, S&P 500 futures down 0.04%, the NASDAQ futures up 0.02%, gold is up 0.38%, silver down 0.04%, and crude oil up 1.57%. So, futures slightly mixed. We'll hop into some chart analysis to see where the details are saying. Hopping right over into forex. The euro is up 0.09%. The yen is up 0.42%. The Great British Pound being up 0.02%. Australian dollar index up 0.03%. The DXY index down 0.02%. And the Wall Street Journal is up 0.08%. And rounding it out in
crypto.
Yep.
Crypto is up, continues to be up. It's up. All right. Bitcoin is currently up 0.38%. Ethereum is also up 2.73%. And as we mentioned yesterday, there's been talks about, is Ethereum going to get its own ETF or enter into the ETF space? And if so, that could likely cause it to jump up even more, okay? We also have XRP that is currently down 0.25%. Bitcoin is currently, Bitcoin Cash is currently up 4.54%, and then Litecoin is up 4.06%, and Monero is up 1.16%.
Okay, so we'll hop over into the charts and do some brief analysis. Hopping into the futures, starting out on the one-day chart, the NASDAQ has been charging up. I called that late afternoon run yesterday. Hopefully you all got into it on mine, yeah? Okay, give me a second.
Wow.
I got to turn on my OBS. You too?
I thought I do.
Well, no, because we refreshed because we came up here instead of our office. All right. So yeah, hopping into the NASDAQ, charged up the latter half of yesterday to continue that bullseye run. The 2-hour just got a sell at 8 o'clock, and the 1-hour got a sell at 5 o'clock. So sell side bias at the open, with potentially later half of the show and into the afternoon potentially being up for the equities. Hopping down into the 10 years. The 1 day is charging up. We did well off of that on the buy side yesterday.
But can you see our screen?
No.
I don't think so. Okay.
Well, mine should be set. Because I turned it on, it says it's running normally.
Same. Just want to make sure. You see mine? Okay.
Okay. Well, just come check for a second. Because it's definitely on.
I see you over there charting away. Nobody can see. Gotta love tech. Okay, for the people that just came in, Wi-Fi. How are you guys? Wi-Fi is an industrious guest, and then you'll be able to get to put like your name and stuff or whatever. A little form will pop up if everyone needs the Wi-Fi. It's industrious guest.
Here, I'll pull it back.
Yeah, you can close it, yeah. Are they banging out there? Banging? No?
We'll see. But if hers is live, jump onto her chart. You could just do that because it's 9:28.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can look at some stocks and options.
Okay. What's 9:28? Wow, okay. Okay, it's 9:28. Time is going. All right, so we're currently on our 1 minute chart. It's like the NASDAQ is currently in a buy on our 1 minute, as well as our 3. All right, so just wanted to highlight that because we have that chart currently open. As you guys know, some of the things that we're looking at this morning as we head into the market open, one definitely being SoundHound, seeing if it can start to regain some of the losses that it did see last night. We are currently in a buy, actually in a buy on 1 minute, on the 3 minute. On the 1 minute, we're currently in a sell, okay, as you guys can see there. And then heading into another, I wanted to point out for you as well is Snowflake. As y'all may have remembered, I had bought a bunch of calls on Snowflake yesterday, wanting to ride up the $42 drop that it previously had. But yesterday evening, this alert came through. It was like shareholder alert. Apparently, the investors or shareholders decided they wanted to sue SnowHound, and it was like kind of like a breaking alert. So I immediately just got out because I'm like, I don't know what's about to happen with them. So I decided to get out of that trade. But they are currently up about $3.22. So getting a little bit of that back, but it did start to teeter a little bit yesterday, okay? Heading into another, I'm trying to remember, what's another one? C3.ai. They are currently down about $1.33 this morning as well, okay? So I know this morning we're definitely going to be eyeing SoundHound. We had a few others that released earnings. I have to go check out who they are. Apple is currently in a buy this morning, despite the fact that Dion wanted to make sure that we announced that they were at their 4-month low. They're still pushing forward, okay? As you can see, look at them about to hit that VWAP. And to the moon they go. All right, so they are headed up. The market just opened. Oop, now it's getting a little, it's struggling. So the market did just open. Well, we are currently in a buy for Apple, okay? So if anyone else wants to support, this is your time, okay? This is your time. They're in a buy. Let's support Apple. It is literally trending up. Let's go get these calls on Apple. Let's support them, okay? Also, NVIDIA. Look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA is also up this morning, back over that $800 mark. Very, very exciting. They're currently up $10.64. They are also in a buy this morning as well. And then also SMCI is currently also in a buy, up about $18. Let's take a look at AMD as they are actually trending out a little bit. They're currently in a sell, despite the fact that they were up about $5 last night pre-market. They are currently in a sell, okay? I want to hop back and see how the NASDAQ is doing. So they're currently up. And I want to enter trade on.
So we just got the opening bell?
Yep. Opening bells here. So let's play. Come on now. Let's see if we can market. You did it? Is it good? No?
Might be able to do it on my laptop here in a second.
Why is this acting funky?
It's not doing it.
All right. All the technical difficulties. Okay. So I'm going to, dang, man, I'm missing this little NASDAQ. Why not? All right, let's see if we can take any little profits on this. All right. So I just entered a trade, a buy side trade on the NASDAQ. For anyone that's trading futures, it was a nice little sell signal, but I was talking to y'all, so I missed a little bit of it. But looks like we're already starting to go profitable a little bit in this trade, and then we'll hop over and see what some of our options are doing. Obviously, our SoundHound options are going to be down if you're on the call side. I think Colleen did mention that she has puts on SoundHound as well. Phyllis, interested to know, were you on the SoundHound trade, or you were? Okay, you were. All right, so yes, everyone was in. A lot of people were in on that. And then in a second, we'll let you guys, if you have anything that we want to start analyzing, we can do that. Also, people in the chat. Lisa also, so awesome. So Lisa Dawson bought a call on Dell. That is another one that did release their earnings this morning, which was they did really well. I was surprised. That's somebody I was surprised about because I ain't heard nothing about no Dell in a long time. I know my mom used to have Dell laptops and stuff like that, but I feel like that was one of the first what do you call it? Consumer retail cards I had was a Dell credit card. Super random. But anyway, they're actually up $30 this morning. Did anybody else in here have any calls or any long? No, I was not even. Nobody was thinking about Dell, right? Ain't nobody think about Dell. Dell, what you been doing? I ain't even seen them in the store, but apparently people are buying them. They probably sprinkled the AI dust on their earnings report just like everybody else. They are currently up about 33%. So Lisa is probably super smiling. Lisa, you can go ahead and cash up us. Lunch is on you today for everyone that's here live. All right. So she has a nice gain with that. Currently up $32. They did just receive a sell signal, so they may be starting to fall a little bit slightly. So just be careful with that, Lisa. Okay. Heading back into our watch list here. SMCI is up. Okay. When the market just opened, it was previously up about $16, and now it's up as high as $40. Nvidia is currently up $13 in a buy, so could be some entry points there as well to ride that up. Apple is still shooting up. It actually did cross that VWAP, and so it is. Go ahead, Apple. Go ahead. We're not gonna let nobody talk about you. And then the SPY is also up. Everything is up. I don't really see anything not up. Lockheed Martin is currently down as well. And then, as we said, SMCI. ELF has also been rebounding pretty nicely. Bagard, you still have your ELF calls? No, you sold them. Okay, I did too, because they gave my money back and a little bit of extra cash for my blood, sweat, and tears, and I got out of there. Okay, there's one more I wanted to check from our 227. Snow is up a little bit slightly. Soundhound is still playing around, but it is currently in a buy. And then AMC is another one that owes me a few coins. They're currently in a buy, but they seem to be struggling a little bit here. Also, CRM is headed up. So let's see how this NASDAQ, am I still in this NASDAQ trade? Oh, okay. Yep. Hit the sound there. Okay.
Looking at the stocks that we selected yesterday, I did add to a couple of them in the afternoon.
In this NASDAQ trade?
Go ahead.
In the futures?
Well, the signal came in pre-market.
You can't cut it off.
What?
It's off?
What time did that signal come in? That signal came in pre-market.
This signal?
Yeah.
927. Yeah, I'm still in it.
Okay.
I'm about to set my stop because it's about to act funky. Okay. But go ahead.
So we put in some. I don't know if it's up, but let me just call it out. We put in some trades yesterday. We went long pretty much everything that we selected, and that includes. We went long Novo, so we're up $284 on Novo. We went long Netflix, we're up $86 on that. We went long Tesla, down $233 on that. Went long Facebook or Meta, up $630 on that. Long BTCO, down 77 on that. ARCB, down 82 on that. Palantir, up 40. Path, down 40. NVIDIA, we're up 444. QQQ, we're up 180. Collectively, we're up we were up $1,200. Now it's kind of getting a little resistance. We're up $900, okay? So those are the trades that we put in yesterday at the open, and then I added a little bit in the afternoon on some because there was some buy signals and a lot of that buying pressure that came in the afternoon from that call out that we called. Now, in the futures, we are in our first couple of trades. We're currently selling gold, where we're up 180 on that gold sale. We're currently buying crude oil, where we're up about $40 on crude oil. And then we are also selling silver on the sell side of silver and up $75 on that. So those are our three active futures trades right now. And we will keep our eyes on those as I adjust for some screen time. So I'll do that while you kind of go over.
Okay, so we do have a few that people are dropping into the chat. It looks like we just got a sell on the NASDAQ. Still waiting for a lot of these to push up. I'm only up about like 2,500 so far today, but that's just because the SoundHound, to be honest, bringing me down. Haven't entered into anything else just yet other than the NQ, but obviously there's a lot of opportunity here this morning. All right, so first we have Dell. Okay, also yay! So congratulations, really good. Quick, we got the boom 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 sound, Odell.
The boom boom boom.
All right, so congratulations to Lisa. She made $2,800 on Dell this morning. Congratulations, very, very good for that. Because I was not thinking about Dell. Lisa, why you ain't tell us? I was not even thinking about them. Okay, the Modern Vet wants to talk about Pouncil, swing, and option. So let's take a look at Pouncil, whatever that is. What is that? Pouncil, oh, okay. That is a semiconductor bull 3X shares. All right, so this is essentially like a mutual fund. So we are currently, if you are looking at Pouncil, okay, swing and shares. So currently in the 1 minute chart. So right now Pouncil is up $1.77 or so, $1.80. It's actually trending up a little, although it is in a sell. Looks like it may be trying to turn around a little bit. It went, it was as low as $44. As low as $44.37. It's actually been as high as $45 this morning. It looks like it is trending up. It's in a sell right now, but on 1 minute, it looks like it's trending. If we look at that 3, yep, it's in an uptrend. So on the 1, 3, sell just came through. On the 5, yep, it is trending up. So this looks like if you are, and it's definitely gone up about 50 cents since I've been talking. So it looks like this is literally trending up, as you can see, but the market is also trending up as well a little bit today. So it looks like if you're looking at swing options, calls would likely be it for you here. If we look at our day chart, we're seeing the same thing, right? On our day chart, it's in a buy. So it looks like call options there. Now, keeping in mind that today is Friday, right? So that's another thing that, you know, if you're going to swing it today to Monday, just make sure you're getting something that either has a much further out expiration date, because the theta could be pretty high for the weekend or, you know, today.
Well, put it in after the close at 4
But I think
p.m.
she's trying to ride this little ride that's happening right now, I'm assuming. I don't know. You can wait till Friday, later, or you can put it in now if you want today. Also, Amazon. So Amazon, and I can't remember what we were talking about with Amazon yesterday. What were we saying with Amazon yesterday?
I don't know, but we talked about earlier this week about them having 500,000 autonomous robots in their staff.
I feel like
already.
it keeps going up. I feel like it was like 100,000.
No, they have 1.5 million human employees. They have 500,000 autonomous robots already.
That's a lot. 500,000.
Yes.
I don't know about that.
That's the researcher. That's the whole thing. It's like it took them 20 years to get over 1 million employees, and only took them 3 years to get a third of that in.
Yeah, I better learn how to trade, because, well, shoot, we won't even get to do this much longer. Because we got all these autonomous trading. We won't even, what are we going to be doing with all of our time? Huh?
Living.
Jesus.
Life
Hanging out at the beach, and then the robot's going to take that over. Okay, so currently for Amazon, we are in a buy on the 1 minute. Okay. Also the 3, I believe. Oh, the 3 is actually currently in a sell. The 1 minute's in a buy, but it does look like it's trending up here. I feel like there was some other news that happened with Amazon this week outside of, I just can't remember what it was, a couple days ago. Y'all remember? No? Nothing? Okay. So Amazon is currently trending up right now on the day chart. Looks like it's headed to have another up day. I feel like they've had a few up days this week in the market, as you can see. But on the 1 minute chart, it's definitely trending up as well. On our 3 minute, we're currently in a sell, but it does look like it's about to do our green grin situation that we like here. Okay, so that is what we're looking at for Amazon. Then we'll take a look at NOX, NNOX. So this is Nano Imaging. All right, this is a medical supply company. And they are, oh, that's what it was. Thank you, Ms. J said Amazon got added to the Dow, right? Didn't they kick off Walgreens or something?
Yes, they did.
Right? That's what it was. I think that was this week. I know time is kind of blurring, but I think that was Monday when Amazon, I think that was Monday when Amazon got added to the Dow and they kicked off Walgreens. So that was, that's what it was. Thank you, Miss J, because I could not remember. I was like, I know something big happened this week with Amazon. All right. So, going back to NanoX Imaging, so their earnings come out today or came out already. Yep, looks like their earnings came out this morning. And they are currently down about 1.34%. Okay, I'm sorry, 1.16%. It's kind of teetering back and forth. So I guess their earnings did not do as great as they anticipated. So they are currently trending down. The sales signal seems to be pretty strong on the 1 minute, in the 3 minute, in the 5 minute, everything is saying down, okay, Angela. So that is what we are seeing with that currently. All right, let me see, hop back over. So we did just go. You can go. But I was gonna say we did just get another buy on the NASDAQ,
and it did shoot up. Yep. So we did just enter into a buy side trade on the NASDAQ, but we do have a live studio audience here. So would anybody here like to give us some stocks, bonds, options, futures, forex, or crypto that you guys would like for us to analyze here in real time?
Everyone's being shy.
Yeah. Everybody trading. Yeah, like, I want to focus.
Are y'all trading?
Mara?
Oh,
okay,
yes,
cool.
Good old Mara.
Well,
I guess I gotta do it.
Yeah. For now.
So you can see mine.
Let me know when mine is ready.
And you can talk through mine if you want, so you can say something.
No.
You want to say something?
No, right now I just want to get this joint.
You're like, I want my screen back. Okay, so currently Mara right now, they are currently, actually, they're down, excuse me, 3.20% this morning. As you can see, we did just get a buy on it right there, right?
Okay.
Oh, y'all, that's right. It's a little delayed on there. But anyway, it just came through. So a buy signal literally just came through on the 1 minute chart.
Okay.
If we look at the 3, it's still down on the 3, but it does look like it's about to do our green grin, like it's about to turn around here from it being down this morning, because the market is trending up. Maybe it's starting to push it up a little bit. So could actually be a decent little day trade right here, because this is, I was about to say, this is, lost my train of thought. Anyway, because it is trending down, and I feel like Mara a lot of times is like it opens up, but the fact that it's opening up down, we might be able to ride the little 75 cents or so that it is currently down. So that's on the 1 minute chart. The 1 minute chart, we do have the buy is still holding strong there. It looks like it's about to trend up. And then on our 3 minute, as you can see, it's trying to turn into this buy right here. So, yeah, it looks like if we go a little bit deeper, that's still the 5.
And what were you trying to look at it for now?
That's another question.
Well, I went into a call a couple days ago.
Okay.
I just wanted to see how you guys were analyzing.
Are you profitable on it?
Not right now.
Not yet. Yeah, it looks like it's about to trend up. It's only, well, yeah, it's been down the last 2 days.
Let's switch over to the laptop, and then we can go.
Yeah, they're earning, because they fell. Did they fall? They fell after their earnings. Yeah, which was really surprising, I have to say. Them and SoundHound, I don't know what they got going on over there. They like I was very, very surprised about Mara. Also, snow, as you know, which was snow is. That was something going on. That sound messy. Something messy going on over there. And they just like let their CFO go. When all that stuff happens in the same day, it's like fundamental analysis is like, stay away from y'all. Y'all need to get it together. But yeah, it looks like Mara is trying to trend up and rebound from the loss that it had. As you can see now that I've been talking, that we do have about 3 bars that have currently been in buy. So it does look like it's actually starting to trend up. You may not get all your coins back today, but it does look like it's starting to trend up. Yeah, you got a
What expiration date did you get? March 8th.
Oh, that's next Friday.
That's next Friday. And when did you get in it?
Tuesday.
This past Tuesday? Yeah, so
you might want to. Hopefully, you go profitable today.
I would exit today at the close at the latest, because you're going to lose 2 days of time decay, and that option expires next Friday. And options stay to increase the closer you get to the expiration date. So if you are bullish on Mara long term, so for an example, here on the 1 month chart for Mara, you did get a buy signal in December. Okay, on the 1 week for Mara, you got to buy on Monday, March 12th. Okay, and you got in on Tuesday. I'm sorry, March, February 12th. You got in on Tuesday, but when you got in on Tuesday, it was a buy on Monday, and it was a little retracement since then. So what happened is you probably seen that activity from Monday's activity and got in on Tuesday. And Tuesday, people were selling
Well, he
off.
got on Tuesday because of the earnings. Because the earnings came out.
Right,
And then
so people were selling
fell.
that news.
Yeah.
So earnings was on Tuesday?
No, it was on Wednesday morning.
I think I got in on Monday.
Yeah, so this is showing that people start selling that news right here. So if you look at the 1 day, that sell-off started on,
Oh, Wednesday evening it came out.
yeah, let's see.
You can sit right here.
That sell-off started right at 6:30 on Tuesday night. So if you got in on Tuesday, you might have been profitable immediately when you got in earlier that day, and then that sell-off literally started that night, which is why you probably opened up on Wednesday down, right?
Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. So when I'm looking at
Wait,
options,
can they?
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. Can they see his chart? I'm just wondering because I'm not. Just want to make sure.
Because it is slightly delayed.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. Okay.
Yeah, so you can see here on the 1 hour that on Wednesday at 5:30, basically when the market was closed, that news came out and it tanked immediately. Now, when I'm looking at option opportunities, I tend to like to look at the 3 closest time frames for an alignment of a confluence to be able to hop in that for a couple of reasons, right? I know some of you guys are in Wall Street Academy, some of you guys are not. But the most important thing for options, especially if you guys are swing trading options, is really, really understanding and paying attention to time decay and theta. Because, and this is why Dominique always talks about buying time and buying more time to be right? Because on the 1 week and the 1 month, Mara is very bullish and very strong, right? So if you would have bought, let's say, April 8th, you would have had a little bit more time than next Friday, because immediately when the market closes tonight, you're going to lose 2 days of time decay for the weekend because the market is not open on the weekends, but time decay still works during that week. And then Monday, immediately you're going to have 5 days to expiration, and the time decay begins to speed up. But if you would have bought April 8th, let's say, you would have had 30 days for that joint to come back around, okay? So that's one thing to keep in mind when we're trading options, and the other reason why I like to have at least 3 time frames aligned for whatever I'm considering. So if I'm considering a swing trade, and let's just say I want to get out next week, I'm still going to buy maybe 2 to 4 weeks beyond that, understanding that time when I'm buying a naked call or when I'm buying a naked put, that time is actually working against me. Right? So on buying these calls, time is not your friend. The other thing with buying these naked calls and buying these naked puts is you actually need a substantial move. You need the move to happen beyond your break-even point for you to actually make money. And so those 3 time frames that we look at for alignment shows you a potential trend, because trend is where you actually will start to go profitable. Because if you get a naked call and that joint just consolidating and they go up like 50 cents, you're still not really getting any money, right? So what those 3 time frames will
Unless
allow
you have
you,
a lot of, unless you got a lot.
you have a lot of contracts.
Unless you got a lot of contracts.
But that means you got a lot of risk,
Yeah.
right? So, so that is one thing to keep in mind on that. And that's, we talk about that in Wall Street Academy. We talk about that in Wealth Diversified and Money School and all of those things. So,
and we can show you too, and I think we talked about it before, and I'm sure Shereen know how to do this, but doing that little simulate my returns, that's why I love that little thing. You can say like, is it worth me holding it over the weekend? Because sometimes it's like, if you hold this over the weekend, you're going to be down another $300, $400, but like, you know what? I'll cut my losses today, because if this thing doesn't go the way it's going to go, like, by Monday, I'm already going to be down another, you know what I'm saying? And we can show you how to do that when we get into like the learning section. But that has been like really helpful for me, just to see like, instead of guessing like, well, how much, even with the theta, like, okay, we know it's going to lose X amount, but what if the price goes down, if the price goes up, you can kind of see like, is it worth it, right? Because sometimes it's like, let me just cut my losses and call it a day.
You're able to see the simulated return before you get into the trade. That's one of the beautiful things about options, is you can do all of this pre-market analysis, pre-trade analysis before you risk 1 penny, before you get into the trade, okay? All right, so that's Mara. Anybody else here in the studio audience wants us to look at any stock, bonds, options, futures, forex, or crypto? Miss Phyllis, go ahead. What you got?
And Suzanne
Tesla?
said, I know Phyllis is not being shy.
Tesla. Okay, so we'll look at Tesla.
recording.
What are you looking to do with Tesla?
Something is in buy. There's no synergy for like
You're looking
day
to,
trade, a day trade.
okay, so you're looking for a day trade, stocks or options?
Options.
Okay, so if I'm looking at a day trade, obviously I'm looking at my algos, but what I'm looking at on a day trade is I'm looking at the 1 hour, 2 hour, and the 4 hour. And then if I'm open to that turning into a swing trade, I'm also looking at the week, right? So I work from top down or from the longer time frame down, because longer time frames lead and show you the trend, okay? So if I'm looking at Tesla for a day trade, because I'm also long on Tesla, and if I'm long on that position, I'm okay with holding it, especially if it's stock, but I'm okay with longer time frames on quality blue chip, high volume, high volatility, high liquidity stocks, right? And or options. So I'm looking at Tesla. The Tesla is in the middle of a sell-off. It's under the VWAP. It is showing a little bit of support at 190 on the 1 week, right? But the 1 week is a longer trend. So what does that tell me? It tells me that Tesla has been in a sell-off for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks. Okay, so first and foremost, it tells me that the longer trend for the last 2 months of Tesla is short, right? Now, the other thing I see in this 1 week chart is that it's been holding a line solidly around 195 for the last 3 weeks, okay? Now, that tells me that the only way that that can happen or do that is that for the shorter time frames to be a little bit more bullish. So when I step down into the 1 day, it's a high probability that Tesla will be green, right? So I step down into the 1 day and boom, that data shows me the confirmation of that consolidation and that bull move in the 1 week, right? Because 1 week is longer than 1 day. So in order for a 1 week chart to turn around, that means that the 1 day got to be charging up, right? So we can see that a buy signal came in on February 7th and a buy signal came in on February 14th. So Tesla has been charging up since that 185, but is now meeting some resistance at 202. We can see for the last 3 days, it's been consolidating between 199 and 202. Right? So now if I step down into the shorter time frame of 2 hour, where I make my entry decision on options, on swing trade options for 7 days, 14 days, 30 days, I make my entry decision off the 2 hour. So I get my trend and direction decision off the longer time frame. I get my entry decision off of whatever is the shortest time frame that I'm considering. So if I'm considering a swing trade, trend for the 1 week and 1 month, and entry based off of the 2 hour and 1 day, okay? So if I'm looking for a swing trade, as she just said, that's 3 to 7 days. I'm looking to get in and out between 3 and 7 days, but I'm going to buy my call for 30 days out. Does that make sense? So, all right, so my trend for Tesla says short. My shorter time frame for the 1 day says buy, but my 2 hour says sell. So since those three are mixed, I personally would stay out of that trade, right? Because there's no alignment in those three signals. Because I can get in saying, hey, okay, cool, I'm a short based off of the long-term trend, but then the 1 day is bullish, but then the 2 hour say sell. So because that's mixed, that means it's a high probability that it's going to consolidate. And what did I just say about consolidation for options? I can't really get paid on consolidations. I get paid off of the trend. Did everybody see how that makes sense? Okay, so that's a little free game for y'all on the Matrix, and I'm just giving that because the people here in the studio. But I really want you guys to really understand that the trend is your friend for a reason. And then when you're buying options, you really have to consider that data, and you have to buy time to be right. So I don't want to go into something that's already showing me mixed signals. That's like going into a relationship and you already getting bad vibes. It's like week 1. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna push through though.
All done it.
And then 3 months later, you like, why did I do this? Please give me a stop loss, right? Okay. So hopefully that gives you some insight on Tesla. Okay. Hopping over here on the futures chart, we up $700 in the gold trade. I know you guys can't see my trade station on TV, but sorry, on the YouTube, we'll get that figured out. But yeah, we only watching the NASDAQ over here. So on the NASDAQ, we are in a buy on the NASDAQ, and I just got stopped out for that short strategy that I have on this laptop because it's different than the one I have on my desktop. But we are here in the NASDAQ, and it is breaking out. We up $100 in that trade. Got a little chop on the NASDAQ on those last 5 trades, but hopefully it's starting to trend. And look, you can see the same thing in the futures that I was just talking about, right? When do we get paid in futures? When that joint trends. Right, and it goes in your favor.
That choppiness,
and that
don't do nothing but take your money.
The choppiness will cook you, right?
Pick me off.
So,
take your money, take your money, take your money, take your money, take your money.
It'll eat you up. Sure. Those are key things to know and to understand, okay? What you looking over there, baby?
I was listening to you, you know what I'm saying? Trying not to get chopped up over here. Listening. It's a lot going on. I think I'm looking at too many different things. I think that's my problem today. It's like it's a lot of things I'm kind of eyeing, and I'm like eyeing too many different things, but also trying to get my money back from SoundHound, trying to get my money back from Shopify. So it's kind of like I'm trying to get my money back.
Did you hit any stop losses?
Nah, these are options.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
No, I mean these are earnings plays. This is what we do. We get our money back. Just not get it back today. It's just, you know.
Okay, and any more in the chat?
So
cool.
I think I saw INTC.
Okay, that's
wait,
Intel.
I feel like I saw that. Now I don't see it. Okay. Oh, MU. Oh, wait, there's a couple up here. Okay. MU and then UBS.
Okay, so how about you do UBS, and when you're done, I'll do MU.
Okay.
That's your old peoples.
It's my old job. Mm-hmm. Their stock ain't never really been hitting like that, though.
Really
they ain't never really.
But they have bank. A lot of banks, a lot of financial joints don't really move with a lot of.
BlackRock. Oh, that looks tasty. No, this cock can't be. Dion don't like me eating on camera, so. But I try to explain to him, it's this lady on YouTube. All she do is eat them crab legs on camera. Okay, she supposed to be making a couple mil a year.
You can't be cracking crab legs and smacking on the butter sauce while you're trying to.
I bet you the show would go to the moon. If I was cracking my crab legs, dipping in that butter and that hot sauce, and making money. People be like, yes, this is the show.
We ain't gonna test it.
The show.
We ain't gonna test it.
It's okay. One day you're gonna be out and you're gonna tune into the show and I'm gonna be here and eat some crawfish. All right, looking at UBS, like I said, UBS stock ain't never really, I feel like it's like the same exact price from when I worked there like 12 years ago, 13 years ago. Oh my God, a long time ago. 2007, oh my God, a long time ago. So it's actually trading around $28.73. To me, it's just not a stock. It doesn't move a lot. It never has a lot of volume. But if you are looking at it, I'm assuming there's a reason why. I think their earnings came out last week. Wait, what's today?
February. Shot up. Some news come out.
I think I'm in it.
With the news.
I think I'm in it. But anyway, February 6th is when it came out. Check if there's news today. We didn't even check the news. Anyway, February 6th, their earnings came out. They did bad. They fell pretty sharply here on this day, about 4.66%. They are currently in a buy on the day chart. So they are trending up. If there's some reason specifically why you put UBS in here, unless you put the wrong ticker symbol, because UBS stock be kind of dry. But as you can see, we are currently in a buy on the 1 minute. And we are about to be in a buy on the 3 minute. I can tell.
That's why I was consolidating.
Okay, and then we have the what?
It was consolidating like that right before the news, because the news came out and it shot up.
What was the news?
The news was the ISM manufacturing, the revised UOM consumer sentiment. That's what it was.
That's every Friday.
Consumer sentiment.
Ain't that the one that's every Friday?
Consumer sentiment.
No, the ISM one.
Yeah, the ISM is but it shot up from.
Am I in it?
At 9:54 was 117, and it shot up at 10:01, and it shot up to 165. So literally, 50 to 60 points in that 30 seconds, and then it came all the way back down, and now it's shooting back up. So that's another reason we tell the newbies, stay out the news. It's not worth it. But we just got paid $1,000 on that NASDAQ trade. It took $1,000 off the table, and so we're flat on that right now. Okay.
I ain't in it. I wasn't in it. Okay, but yeah, going back to UBS, as I mentioned, they are actually trending up today. It looks like, yeah, this 3-minute bar looks like it's about to turn into a bear. So it may go up a little bit today, but like I said, the last few days, UBS has been trending up, but UBS does not move a lot. So just understand that it just doesn't move a lot. You may not get a lot of profit off of it because it just doesn't have a lot of volatility at all. Okay, you wanted to do, what was it, INTC?
Yeah, I'll do Intel. All right, so let's go check Intel. All right, and you guys know anything that's not on my personal watch list, I always start the same way. I'll go to the 1 month. Okay, obviously we know Intel been around, but it's also important to follow the same step-by-step process, and we're going to go through a lot of that in the workshop today.
We gotta analyze real quick. We gotta analyze CRM and AI for Miss Rita because she on a layover right now. She's trying to get it for her.
What is it?
She had in Chattanooga today.
Man, she's like, I gotta get on.
Yeah, she's like literally, as she said, she's like hanging on as long as Wi-Fi
CRM
holds.
real quick. So CRM is also not on my watch list. So
Help her out real
do the
quick.
same thing. Salesforce. Okay. Salesforce went public in June of 2004 at around $3.90. Wait, is this the right one? 1 month shot up to, no, Salesforce got to be more than $488.
No, $488.
It's only showing 4.28. You can hold on.
Well, there's like multiple. Which one are you? Are you on the right one?
What on the New York Stock Exchange is right?
CRM. It's just CRM.
Yeah, the 1 month seems to not be working. All right, we'll start at the 1 week.
Wait. What?
Okay, it's just, I don't know what the 1 month was tweaking on. Okay, we'll start at the 1 week. Okay.
Is it at 311? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I have all the tech issues today. I love it. A sign of a good day.
All right, on the 1 week, we got a strong buy signal from November. It's also trading above the VWAP. Okay. So that cross came in within 48 hours. I'm looking at 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour, or 1 hour, 2 hour, 1 day. Look at the buy on the 1 hour, right? Yesterday at 3:30 p.m., the buy came in at $2.99 and it's at 3:11. So if I would have got in yesterday at 3:30, right? The 1 hour at 3:30 was buy, right? The buy signal came in at 2:30 on yesterday, right? So the 2 hour got in at 2:30. So when I would have looked at 3:30, I would have seen a buy on the 1 hour, the buy on the 2 hour, and the 1 day been in a buy since February 26th. That is a 3-level confluence or confirmation that says this has a high probability to trend, okay? And if I'm buying options, I want the trend because I need the option to go past my break-even point for me to actually start making money. Because if it doesn't, even if it goes up 50 cents, I will still lose money because of what? Time decay, right, okay? So buy for CRM. What was the other one she wanted to look at?
Oh, AI.
Now remember, trading and investing is personal. These are not personal recommendations. We're not trying to sell you securities. This is just real-time pre-market analysis or real-time analysis with our algorithms that we create in-house. So please still govern yourselves accordingly. AI?
Govern yourselves accordingly.
Yeah. Do that. All right. So starting out on the 1 month chart for C3 AI, they went public in 2020 at around 119 and tanked immediately.
They paid us yesterday, though.
And they are consolidating around the $20 to $30 mark. It got a buy signal today on March 1st, so starting to turn around a little bit, which will tell me that the shorter time frames are probably bullish, right? So if I step into the 1 week, the 1 week has a buy, right? Just got a buy this past Monday, okay? And the 2 hour, got a little selling pressure on the 2 hour, okay? So I personally would not get into a call based off of this information. 1, because of the time frames are mixed. 2, it's Friday, so worst case scenario, I would wait until today at 4 p.m. after the close or Monday to get into this trade, okay? So I personally would not get into this trade today. If you're looking for a buy side opportunity because the longer time frames, I would wait until the 1 hour and or 2 hour, get into a buy probably on Monday, and then enter with an expiration date, 7, 14, 30 days out. Okay? So that's the analysis on that. And then Intel. You want to do Intel?
Sure.
All right.
And then C3.ai, just, well, as you know, I think Miss Reed already made money on this yesterday. I know many of us were, and many of you guys in the AI trade yesterday? Nobody else? Just me? Miss Rita? Okay. Just SoundHound. Well, C3.ai paid us very well yesterday. Very, very well, which is also probably why it is trending down today. It's currently down, like, as he mentioned, $2.49 or so. And so Intel, is that, wait, INTC. Okay, so Intel currently is, I'm watching on the day chart. It is currently in a sell, but it does look like this is the first day in quite a while that it is trending up after their earnings. They had a nice fall. They fell about 11% here after their earnings. So it looks like they went down, bounced up a little bit. It seems like when everybody in the market was going up, then they've been kind of in this sell since. So it looks like they're positioned to start to rebound a little bit and get back up to this high of 50.32, hopefully, that it was last week, all right? But looking at our 1 minute chart, it is currently in a buy. Looks like, nope, it's in a sell, but as you can see, this buy is trying to happen. Looks like it's trying to turn around and head up here. Let's see. So that's the 1 minute. The 3 is still in the sell, but it does look like it's starting to turn around. I would probably wait to see how this next bar ends before making a decision. Everything else is definitely saying sell, but it does look like it's trying to turn around. Let me see, 2 hour. Yeah, see this 2 hours, a nice strong buy, and it's just below the VWAP. Like it just crossed under it actually on this 2 hour chart. So it looks like over the next week it'll be up. I think for today it's definitely trending down, but it looks like over the next few days going into next week it's going to be up. But it's currently only up 24 cents today. It's not doing a lot of movement here. Like it's literally been consolidating all morning. As you can see in this range, it's $43 range. Okay. We had AMD.
Anybody still in this NASDAQ trade?
Am I?
You in, Tiffany? Congratulations. That joint back up over about, what, $1,200?
I'm not in it. I'm missing it.
That joint running. We took $1,000 off the table already, but if you're still in it, if you just adjusted the stop loss, you should probably be up about $1,500 now.
I'm not in it. Well, it's still a nice strong buy. Maybe I get in and play with it a little bit. See. Yeah, might be worth playing with. All right.
Cut you off.
No, you good. You good. No, those are good reasons to get cut off. You say, hey, you're missing out on money while you're yapping. Cut me off. Shoot. You know what I'm saying? People cut you off for sillier things, right? All right, so hold up.
Anybody else in here trade futures or just Miss Tiff? I see a lot of.
I think we have some people that want to start.
Okay, we'll talk about it a little bit today in the workshop.
We're gonna help y'all get going on the futures.
Tiff been rocking with us for years, so.
I used to.
Used to.
Yeah. That's the thing, because when you see all of that money right there, and it's like, wait a minute, I can tell you how much and what amount of time. I need all that.
I said the same thing. I used to say used to too. This was my year. I've dedicated to
back to futures.
Get back into it. And y'all remember the first few shows? Like literally, I've actually been better. I can enter my trades now. I don't sweat. Like I would literally be
hand to be shaking.
I don't know why. Then it's so funny to be like,
it's $5. It's $1,000. If you go in and put $20,000 on the option, and I'm like,
what is it doing? I can't even look. He's like, you just spend 20. I'm like, it's different. It's different. Like, I feel like I can't control futures, even though you can because you have your stuff. Something about it, I just feel like you can't control it. Does that make sense?
I think what it is when you see it on the screen.
I don't know.
And you see it going up and down in the green. Whereas the option, you just put it in, set an expiration date, you're like, okay.
Look at this. I'm over here. I'm down $34. My heart's racing a little bit. Hey, y'all talking about it.
But up.
And it's just like. Oh my gosh, I can't. Like, anyway, we're not gonna bring back
focus on the
that
positive.
energy.
You're getting
But
better
all
now.
I'm saying is, many of us are on this journey together this year to get back into futures. Okay, we're doing this together. We're together. And it's funny. Like for years, I wouldn't even touch them. I got rid of my. He bought me this laptop. I said, I don't want it.
I bought a brand new laptop.
He bought me a brand
set
new
everything
laptop.
up, put the algorithm in it, put the system in, put it.
He said, I'm gonna give you everything you need to be successful. Because, I'm a Mac girl. And I took that laptop, put it right in the closet. Actually, Odell's using
we gave it over there. We using it for the show.
It's like, it's been sitting in the closet. I was like, it's been in the closet for 2 years. Yes, okay. Ain't nobody got time for that. The heart be racing. It's not good for my health. So, but now I'm better and I can manage it better, and I still feel with the stop losses I can control it a little bit more. But even with the stop loss, I still feel like it just did whatever the hell it wanted to do, and I don't like that. Heart's literally jumping a little bit here, but we're not gonna do that. So, Deontay was saying, what laptop is it? Well, this one I don't use it. What is it called? What is this called? It is nice though.
So you should be up like $1,300, well, $1,500 in the NASDAQ trade now. So it's,
I'm up $3 and my heart is still racing, just FYI, in this
which is crazy.
I'm up like 4,000 in Robinhood, but over here I'm like, oh God, it's 241. Jesus Christ.
This is a HP Pavilion. It's the one that flips and it's touchscreen and it's all of that. But the thing is you need at least 528 for the RAM and at least an 8 gig. You need a certain amount of data processing and image processing for it to run the application.
And that is also when I was like, it's too much.
No.
You got to do, I just want to do it from
That's the power of the computer. That's the power that the computer needs to run TradingView or NinjaTrader and stuff like that effectively,
I get it.
right?
It's just,
so that's just computer selection. But again, those start at $500. This laptop now is probably $800. When I bought it, it was like $1,000, $1,200. I bought 2 of them, bought one for her, bought one for this. Specifically when we travel, right? This is the traveling trading laptop. Now my TradeStation is a custom built trading machine. Like this company, Falcon Technologies, all they build is trading computers.
Yeah.
So they build trading computers and they build trading laptops. Now obviously that's a whole different price point for all the stuff I got built in there, right? But for to go in and hop in the trade in NinjaTrader or TradingView or Total very soon and set a stop loss, all you need is a regular laptop with 528 and 8 gig. That's all you need.
And see, I'm also like not a fan of NinjaTrader, right? Which is
crazy because I was basically since college I was very bullish on all Apple products. But when I started working at that hedge fund in LA, I really found out that everything trading, investing, financial was built for PC first, right? So that's why you notice a lot of the platforms don't really work on MacBook or they don't work as well because that's a second tiered program. All the programs are built for Windows first. Now, why that is, who knows? I don't know. But you also see now a lot of the programs are building for both platforms now, and then we're building Total, and Total will be able to be used on both Windows and Mac seamlessly. So, that's just an industry thing, but there's a way to make money off of it because AMD and NVIDIA are a lot of the chip makers for a lot of these computers and all the stuff that's coming in. Like NVIDIA announced that they're launching an AI, a generative AI built into your hard drive, so you can actually talk to your computer and say, hey, what's this file? Summarize this file. Tell me a file. Send an email off the file, et cetera, et cetera. So you go actually literally, just like you could talk to, ChatGPT to do software stuff for you, you'll actually be able to talk to your new computers.
And I'm sure Siri's gonna be doing the same thing. Because Siri been,
I feel like
Siri
Apple
been
should
doing
have
that
really
stuff for real,
led
for real.
the pack on that, for real. I think they'll announce something this year. They're gonna have to come back with a bang.
Announce something big. Because we've been talking
They
to
should have
Siri.
led the
We've been
pack
talking
on that
to
because
Siri
Siri was
for
around first.
like 4 or 5 years.
Now.
Here she
There you go. Phyllis, go ahead.
Sells that voice technology to NVIDIA.
Okay.
That they're gonna be using for the joint.
Apparently they didn't,
To share.
but they didn't sell
So
enough
you saying
of it.
that's why you wrong on it long term?
But they didn't sell enough of it in Q4. and our shares are down today.
Okay.
It's giving red flag early on for me, okay?
You have to take a shout out to meet your parents.
Right now, Soundhound owes me $2,000 right now, okay?
Yeah.
So they need to run me my coins, all right? But outside of that, I'm still up about 6,500 today in the normal joints, and then $3 probably in futures because, you know, I don't like to risk too much there. NVIDIA is definitely leading the charge for me today. Some of this is actually some losses that I had this week that I'm recouping. So just FYI. Also, McKesson, if anyone is still in the McKesson trade from last week, I'm not sure if I in with McKesson, they're paying back a lot as well.
If you are
Shopify, that might have been donated money, y'all. That might
It might be cooked on that one. Okay, so for the stock trades that we got in yesterday, everybody, we're up $3,000. So less than a day. We're up 300 on Novo. We're up. Let's go ahead and start locking in some of these profits because it is Friday, right? So Novo, we're up 300%. We can go ahead and lock in that. We'll lock in. Let's lock in 200% on that. Netflix, we're up $976, so we're up 900%. Now remember, we only risked $100 on every trade I'm calling out. Okay, so we're up $300 on Novo. That's a 300% return on our investment in less than 24 hours. We put $100 in Netflix. We're up $988. That's a 900% return on our investment. Tesla, we're down 200. Okay, Netflix just hit 1,000. Meta, Facebook, we're up 1,000 on that. Bitcoin ETF, we're down 107. 𝐅𝐸𝐵 Bitcoin ETF, we're down 111. Palantir, we're down $22. NVIDIA, we're up 1,000. All right. The Qs were up 300. So everything that's up over $200, go ahead and lock in $100. Set your stop loss so that way you lock in all of your profits and you just ride the ride. So any of these, you can just put a stop loss maybe 10% behind where you are, and it should be a very, very profitable day. You should probably lock in at least $2,000 and let that ride, okay? Those are for our stock trades that we just put in today. We haven't put any active trades in today because I'm gonna save those for the workshop. Okay, all right, sorry for y'all on TV, but we trading for y'all in the futures, and then Dominique is doing options. You got any options you looking at, love, or?
Not really. I'm trying to find something. I haven't really found anything like.
Okay. So what we will do is at 10:30, I will walk through the watch list for potential options that we can put in at the close or for Monday. So we'll walk through our watch list, put some trades, put some things on our short list. Now you guys know, for swing trades and short-term option trades, I don't put in naked option trades during the market on Friday. I wait till 4 o'clock. Now, some of you guys might say, why do you do that, right? And we talked about time decay earlier. So here's the thing. Naked options work on the weekend. Even though the market is closed, they work on the weekend, right? So think about this. Options are filled in the order in which they are received. So if I put an option in today while the market is open, versus when I put the option in today at 4 p.m. when the market is closed, versus when I put the option in on Monday. Okay, now let's look at those 3 time frames. If I put it in now, all right, for let's say a next Friday expiration, as soon as the market closes at 4 o'clock, I lose 2 days because I cannot trade on Saturday and Sunday. If I put that same trade in today at 4:01 p.m. when the market is closed, immediately, I don't lose those 2 days, and I will be first in line for Monday, okay? And so the people who put that same exact trade in on Monday may not get filled because they got to wait in line for everybody that put that trade in from Friday at 4 p.m. all the way to Monday morning. And all of that makes a difference in your money, right? Now, here's the other thing. First person is losing 2 days to time decay for the weekend. The second person does not lose 2 days, and their clock doesn't start till Monday. The person on Monday starts on Monday, but they have less time because the expiration date is probably this Friday. But the person who puts it in at 4 o'clock today and chooses the following Friday, they don't lose the time of the same week. Does that make sense, everybody? So those are the same exact trades 3 different time scenarios that could affect your money drastically. Okay.
But you may have to, another thing to keep in mind though is if you do put your trade in Friday, and let's say there is some movement over the weekend, then your order also probably won't get filled because the price has changed.
Could move, yes.
So you do have to say, okay, maybe, because y'all know like NVIDIA, SMCI, they be busting all weekend long, right? They go $30, $40, they be like out here outside all weekend. And then Monday morning, like Friday, you put your order in, let's say the option was $20. And then Monday, the stock done went up $30. That option is not going to be $20 anymore. Your order is not going to get filled. That's when people be like, oh my God, Dominique, my option ain't get filled. I'm like, you had last week's price, honey. You don't have today's price. So now you also may have to go in and adjust your order. That's another thing to like around that 9 o'clock time say, hey, did this thing make a big move over the weekend? If so, I need to adjust my order because the order from last week is just, it's not going to be filled. That stock is that stock is nowhere near, that stock or the option is nowhere near that price that it was Friday.
So remember, their options are filled in the order in which they are received. The entire market is a marketplace. It's a marketplace, it's an auction place. And so you basically have buyers and sellers raising their hands saying, hey, I want to sell something at this price, and it's not going to move. It's not going to sell until you have somebody raising their hand and say, I will buy it at that price.
Yeah.
Okay? We're up.
Especially when you're buying like larger quantities, like y'all know sometimes I may buy like 50 options or 100 options or 200 options. Those don't always all get filled. Sometimes I'll put an order in for 100 options and like they'll only execute 20, which sucks. And you're like, come on, man. And then like 10 minutes later, maybe they went back down and then it filled it. A lot of times you may not witness that if you're just doing one option or two, but sometimes when you're doing larger quantities, they won't even be able to fill all those quantities. Hello.
All right, so we just hit $1,000 in the gold futures trade. Congratulations if you're in that. We've been in that trade for about 10 minutes. So let's review today. Right now, we're up 3,000 in futures. We're up 3,000 in stocks. So we're up $6,000 today. It's 10:24. Market has been open for 54 minutes. Okay. So congratulations if you got what you still in that futures trade?
Me?
You got stopped out. What did you get stopped out for?
I got 14.60.
Hey! Congratulations, $1,460.
Y'all be so
I like
mellow.
it. She's been with us for years, though. She's like, I do this shit. So,
just 60,000. I was hoping for 65, but
congratulations, Phyllis. What you about to say?
I'll take
If
it.
you adjust your option because now it's Monday and the price has changed, does it change your place in line?
Yeah, because now you would,
Yeah, it does. So for everybody who may have not had the opportunity to hear Ms. Phyllis, she asked, when you change your option order, does it change your place in line? And the answer to that is yes. Okay. And the person who just made $1,400 off of that trade was Miss Tiffany. So congratulations to Miss Tiff on the
Yay. I know, right? Y'all are so funny.
Okay, so we're up $3,500 now in the futures. And in the stock joints, we're up 3. So good profitable green day.
Wow.
We've been profitable
SMCI,
pretty much every week. Yeah, SMCI definitely busting.
I love that stock. I definitely missed out entering, but when we first started the show, it was only up $16, and now it's up $50. Like that would have been a beautiful
even
ride.
TSCM. Remember when we first gave TSCM a couple months ago?
Is it TSM or
it's TSCM, but it's TSCM on the Taiwanese stock exchange, but on American stock exchange, it's TSM.
Okay.
But, so TSM, we get, I know, right?
Because every time you say it, and I'm like, I don't have that.
Because it's called Taiwanese Semiconductor, something.
Details matter.
But when we gave it to the community, it was $70. It's now $134.
Yeah.
So congratulations if you got in on that, because that's up, substantially as well. We just hit $1,200 on the NVIDIA trade. Congratulations.
And we just got another buy on NVIDIA too. It looks like it's currently up $17. I think it got as high as like 20 something bucks. So there could be an opportunity to ride that $5 up. Yeah, most of the futures are green and charging up. We're profitable pretty much in all the trades. We are flat on silver, but we're flat on NASDAQ because we took $1,000 off of that trade already. So actually we're up $4,000 in futures because we took $1,000 off the table on that. So ES, we're up 362. Crude oil, we're up 280. Gasoline futures just got in the trade. We're up 126 on that. Gold futures were up 1,000. Bond futures, the ZB, we're up 1,100, and the ZN, we're up 593. So collectively, we're up
$4,600 in the futures, and we're up $3,000 in the stock. So about a $7,500
Look at Apple.
day so far. Congrats. Apple tanking.
Congrats. Oh, yeah.
Well, I was saying congrats
Oh,
on
to
me.
y'all, yeah.
I know you still biased over here.
No,
for Apple,
it's honestly, it's getting a little annoying because like every single day, and now you're like, oh, 4-month low or
You
whatever.
just gotta let it burn like
no,
I said.
I mean,
It's
I'm
all
just
good.
saying.
Like, just
I
let it
just,
go.
it's just like, come on, Apple, where you going? And then it's not okay. That is not okay. And then Miss Suzanne was saying, I think Miss Suzanne was saying in the chat that like some analyst saying it has a lot further down to go.
Yeah, well, see, here's the thing. It was on a decline, and I think what catapulted was Berkshire Hathaway announced that they're decreasing their position in Apple. So that hurt. And then this week, they announced that they're not doing the electronic car anymore.
But that helped.
Vehicle.
That helped. Yeah.
But it's still going down.
It went up that day. That was the one day I made money on it. One day I made money, and that was really nothing but God because I had bought
Nothing but God.
Nothing but
What
God. It was a buy signal for Apple. I entered the trade, and then the news came out 10 minutes later, and it shot up. And I think I made like $3,000,
Yeah, you made
$4,000. I was like,
$3,000
let me get out.
yeah.
This Apple
I'm glad you got out.
gave me just enough to buy some Apple
Hey,
glasses.
you got to know when to
whatever.
hold them. You got to know when to fold them. You know what I'm saying?
I still don't like buying puts on it. I ain't gonna lie.
It's so crazy how biased she is on Apple. Everything else, she Gucci. But on Apple,
At
it's
least I'm
like she
consistent.
just...
At least I'm consistent.
Hey.
At least I'm
That's a
consistent.
fact. Okay, so it's 10:28. Let's go ahead and walk through. My laptop is about to die. Let's walk
It's
through.
gonna say, yeah, Apple got me too. Hold on, there was one thing in here really quickly. Let's do for SoFi for Alicia.
Yeah.
Because she was asking about SoFi. Nvidia is up nicely
We cooked
today
on
as
that.
well.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No, my laptop's finna die. So.
This one? This one? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Only laptop you got. You just you have others, don't you?
Yeah. Well, the iPad. Don't worry about
no.
it. No, we good. We'll just walk through. Let me walk through this watch list before my laptop dies.
That's a good point. Go ahead.
So we'll go through here on the 10:30. I'm gonna go on the 1 hour. On the 2 hour chart. These are going to be analysis for potential stock swing trades or option swing trades. If I see any signal that I would take, I would not take an option until after 4 p.m. today. Please govern yourselves accordingly. Okay? All right, we're just going to walk through the watch list. We're going to allow the algos to generate the signals. If we got a signal, cool. We'll put it on our short list. If we don't, we'll keep it moving. All right, so Apple is in the middle of a sell signal, but we missed that ride, okay? Tesla, we are currently getting paid off Tesla right now. No, we're not. We got paid off the Tesla short the other day. We're not. Let me pull up what we're actually in.
Tesla's
so I don't
down, yeah.
mix anybody. Yeah, let me pull up what we're actually already in. And that's not Tesla. Okay. All right. Netflix, we are currently in Netflix, and we're up $544 on Netflix. So Netflix got a buy signal yesterday. That's what we're getting paid off of today. So skipping that. BlackRock got a signal on Tuesday. We're skipping that. Spiders got a buy signal yesterday. We're skipping that. And I'm currently just looking for trades for today at 4 p.m. Okay? NVIDIA, we missed that. We're already getting paid. BTI, we're already getting paid. Google, it was a buy signal yesterday at 6:30 p.m. Okay? Nancy, missed that ride. Cruise, missed that ride. So I'm basically just looking for things that have an opportunity for a signal today. Riot on the downside. We got paid nicely off of Riot earlier this week. Twilio, Roblox. Okay, Roblox got a buy signal. But that was today. No, I need to fix this. Clock. I got to start over from the top. My clock was off. Let me start over from the top. Okay, here we go. Apple, missed it. Tesla, missed it. Netflix. And if I say missed it and we got it already on the stock, don't worry. I'm specifically talking about for today. BlackRock, missed it. Spiders, NVIDIA, BTI. I'm just looking for signals for today, y'all, to give you guys before my laptop dies. Cruise, Riot, Twilio, Roblox. Okay, yes. Yep, Roblox. So long Roblox. So we'll short we'll shortlist Roblox for a buy at the closing bell. Okay, so Roblox, yes, long Roblox. Okay, Q's missed it. Path, short path. Okay, so we'll short path. Okay, so long Roblox, short path on our short list so far. Long NVO, so long Novo Nordics. Okay, so long Roblox, long Novo, short path. JP Morgan, missed the ride. Lockheed Martin, missed the ride. Microsoft, missed the ride. Palantir. And some of you guys who are new would be like, how are you doing analysis this fast? Because we did all the pre-work in our algos and then we just stick to the rules, okay? The Bitcoin ETF, missed that ride. TSM, missed that ride. AMD, missed that ride. SMCI, missed that ride. And Meta, missed that ride. Okay, so for our watch list for today, our three signals are buying Roblox, shorting Path, and I forgot the third. Oh, buying Novo. Yeah. So those are swing trade, Novo Nordisk, NBO. So those are our swing trade opportunities for stock. You can go ahead and buy them now if you're already swinging them because it's just stock. But if it's options, I personally would not enter into those calls or puts until 4 p.m. today. Please, you can, trade and invest in personal, do your own thing. Okay? All right, so if the laptop dies, we'll just go ahead and keep rocking with what we're doing in the trade desk, and I'll call it out anyway, okay? We just got stopped out for $1,000 on gold futures, so took that off the table. So far, we've taken off $1,000 from the NASDAQ futures trade and $1,000 from the gold futures trade, and the market has been open for 64 minutes, okay? So $2,000 realized off of the futures trades, okay? If anybody has any stocks, bonds, options, futures, forex, or crypto that you guys want us to look at and analyze right now in real time for you, please just either drop them in the YouTube comment section, or anybody in the live studio audience, you have anything you want us to look at, just holla. Okay?
Okay, I was going to look at SoFi for Alicia.
Okay. Crude oil starting to take off, up 560.
Then I'll review some of the earnings for next week. 1 second.
Bond futures smacking.
Okay, so really quickly, SoFi. So she has SoFi $9 strike call expiration 3/28. I bought on 2/28. Well, that was yesterday. 2 days ago. What's today?
March 1st. That was Wednesday.
These days be like, I can't believe it's March, y'all, isn't it? Like spring, is it spring?
It was just New Year's Eve.
This morning, Dawson's like, I wish it was summer. I'm like, I know, baby, me too. SoFi call. Okay, so really quickly, SoFi call, I guess she already bought it. I guess she's trying to figure out what to do with it. Can you look at SoFi $9 expiration? Okay, so it's literally 5 cents away from $9, so that's a good thing, Alicia. As you can see on our 1 minute chart, we are currently in a sale, as you can see right here. I think this is going to be a good stock for the rest of the year. I would say this is honestly a stock that's probably going to be worth holding throughout the year. I know she's asking about options, but I think everyone's kind of projecting like this is the year that SoFi is finally going to break out. I feel like SoFi has been consolidating for like years, and I feel like they finally got their niche, and I think this stock is going to do really well this year, honestly. And they're only $8.95. Like last year, it was like $5 or so, right? So it's already starting to go up a little bit. So I think it has a lot of upside potential here. But currently, the 1 minute chart, it is in a sale. On the 3, is also in a sale. On the 5, it's currently in a buy, all right? And then if we look further out, let's say our 2 hour, it's also in this sale. And then on the day, it's currently in a buy. So I think if you have what's she say expiration date? 3/28. I think you have some time for this to become profitable for you. Honestly, probably likely within the next week or so. You could probably even become profitable next week and exit it and be perfectly fine because you still have until March 28th. And it's literally 5 cents away from hitting a strike price. So I think you should be good there. We also had SP. Okay, so Ms. J said Goldman Sachs is a buy rating on Apple. What? I'm just reading
People
the
trying to
chat.
support you. You know what I'm saying? They're like, hey, somebody out there.
Gosh, I'm just reading the chat. Y'all all chuckling. All right, that's okay. Ben New Flight said crypto memes are surging. Bonk with PP. PP is up 300% for the month.
Yes. Listen, why
I don't know about these.
Listen, yeah, let's actually talk about that for a second.
Oh Lord.
Okay,
It's
so
10:37.
yes, but
you wanna
why
keep a buck?
crypto is on fire? No, crypto is on fire right now. This is the time where a lot of pump and dumps
never
come in
bonk
around.
or
Exactly.
PP.
My point exactly. A lot of these pump and dump schemes, a lot of these what call altcoins and shit coins will come around, and the people will try to get you into these schemes. I'm not saying don't evaluate every opportunity, but I'm saying do your homework, do your due diligence, do what we've taught you to analyze any and everything you're putting your money into before you do it. Not just because Johnny said it's going to the moon, or because, you know, your coworker or your family member said they put $1 in and they got $10,000 back. Please, please, please do your research, do what we've taught you. And it's okay if it meets all the stuff that you've learned and it taught, and you still stick to your risk parameter route.
Yeah.
But don't go in there and blow your house, your retirement, your rent, your mortgage, the baby pamper money on these things
Because they're asking,
just
like,
because.
is it still early enough to get in? And this thing is already up 300%. So I wouldn't touch it. I've never even heard of these things, like PP and...
Even when y'all give us stock that we've never heard
Look
of.
at the
We go
name,
through the
PP,
analysis, you know what I'm
bonk, and whiff. Does it even sound like something like some runs you can miss out on?
That's
okay?
reading scam me now.
Literally, like, it sounds like something the kids created this morning. Come invest in PP. Like, literally,
it's like
what are
a
we doing?
TikTok viral, whatever. Like,
Oh, is Louis? Is it PP?
Because you never
Is
know
it
what
Pepe?
could be legit and could hit, right?
Yeah,
Bitcoin was
yeah.
a thing at one point. So I'm not saying don't process the information. All data is
careful.
valuable,
Louis
but
said
do
don't
your
do it.
research, okay? They make data-driven decisions, not emotional decisions.
Yeah.
Not,
And every time you see something run, you do not need to feel like, oh, it's not even like a marathon. Somebody see something running, or one of y'all just started running right now. Like, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna run too. Likely, right? We all like, what the hell? Push everybody out the way, let's go. But that's not how it works necessarily in the stock market, right? So if you hear, oh my God, so and so got in, and we see people do this all the time in the chat, right? In Discord, they're like, someone will post or Shireen will post, oh, I made da 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 da. And then somebody be like, oh, can I get in now? No, she said she already made it. She's done, she's out, she's gone on. This isn't when you go get in and then they go get in and they're like, oh no, it failed. Because she said she was already done. She got to her exit point and she exited.
Yeah.
And so when it comes to the market, and that's why sometimes even when Dion was going through the watch list, he's like, we missed this one, we missed this one. It's okay, guys.
It is what it
There's
is.
tens of thousands of different stocks that you can trade.
Yeah.
You do not have to
It's
get in on
literally
all the
8,000
runs.
stocks
You know?
in the stock market. You don't have to try to
It's
chase
more than
them
enough
all.
things for you to play with out here. But don't feel like you have to, each run, because many of you are losing a lot of money trying to like, oh, I heard so-and-so just made money on it, let me go get in. But you may have missed that wave and you're
Yes.
getting in probably on the wrong side.
Yes.
So just, like I said, do your research and don't just be trying to chase stuff.
Yes.
The market may be new to y'all, but it's been around for a long time,
Yes.
right? Like me and this market been together for 23 years. Like I'm 23 years in on this stock market, and it
Hey,
still
talk that
overwhelms
talk.
me at times, right? Which is crazy because I'm only 23, but no, but just it might be new to you, but it ain't going nowhere. Like you have
Yeah.
tons of time to get acquainted with it, and there's tons of money to be made. Just.
Yeah.
Bennu Flight, just leave PP alone and just there's Ethereum, there's other things that have been around a little bit longer.
Now, my phone is on fire. I know the elephant in the room of today is the algos. I know
Oh, yeah.
today is March 1st. We're supposed
I
to be
know,
releasing them.
I know.
So we're still trying to release them today. They're putting the final touches on the website. Y'all know we want to do everything decent and in order. Our plan is to still release them,
They
but it will
are.
be this evening. It won't be during the show. It'll be this evening. If it's ready, we're going to send out an announcement email, send out in Discord.
And y'all will be here, so you'll know first.
Yeah, people in the workshop might get it soon or first, because
Yeah.
whenever they give us the notification,
'Cause we can
if
help
we're
you
in the
out with
workshop
that,
with them,
yeah.
we could just release it to them immediately. But for everybody in the community, the Algo website, we're still planning to release it today. Worst case scenario, we'll send the email out, we'll send it in the Discord. because I know my phone, the Discord DMs, y'all ain't talked about it yet at 10:42.
𝐾𝐜𝐿 said, don't forget about the algos, Birdman hands.
Birdman
Y'all hear
hands.
it.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, so a couple announcements, housekeeping announcements. So first and foremost, if you're new to the show, you're watching on YouTube, thank you for watching.
Oh, yeah.
Subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so you are informed every time we are live, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern. So thank you for that. If you want to join our community, absolutely free. Click the link, join the Discord, be around other like-minded individuals. We're going to be starting our cash challenges and cash prizes soon. Just getting people, excited and about investing and trading and taking control of your financial future. It's absolutely free. Click the link, join the Discord. If you want to learn from us, we don't really teach in these live trading sessions because we're here just to come and get the bag. But you can join our course. It's called Wall Street Academy. And if you watch the Money Matrix, you can put the coupon code in Money Matrix, and it will give you 50% off of our course. And it has, where we teach stocks, bonds, options, futures, forex, and crypto, investing and trading. And then we have a weekly lesson live once a week on Wednesday evenings, okay? So that's how you can continue to rock with us. And then today we have our, first ever workshop, live studio audience. We want to keep it intimate for this first one and continue to iron out kinks. We will be in South by Southwest next weekend. So we'll probably be filming a live show from the South by. And
We're gonna try. It's a lot of. This is like.
Yeah.
We usually have 3 cameras. We only have 1 camera today.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It is. Well, shout out to our producer. Shout out to Bagari and Odell helping out and doing all of this stuff for today. But this is one of the things we wanted to do to get a feel for when we do bigger events. I mean, some of you guys, you've been to Cancun with us and Costa Rica with us. And, kind of different places. Were you coming to Dubai? I don't know if you got the Dubai tickets.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, no, we haven't announced the Dubai joint. But so, we do these literally all over the country, all over the world. But this was the first time we would have been doing it with a live trading show.
We do gotta go to Dubai.
So we wanted to
I want to do Venice.
Yeah, we love
I want to do Venice.
Oh,
I found this. Where was that? The JW Marriott?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is the perfect place for a retreat. And like, you only can get there via boat. So like, all y'all would like arrive via boat, and then you come and you on this little island. Yeah.
And it's just, for sure.
I was like, we was walking around. I was like, oh, we gotta do a retreat here.
We work hard. We like to play hard too. Y'all will see when we get to this happy hour. But just vibing, and having a good time, right? Because the thing is for most of us, and I can also speak from experience, I'm from the south side of Chicago, from a single parent home. Like, not only did we not talk about money, nobody in my family knew anything about trading and investing or generational wealth or any of that, right? So when you first come across it, it's like trying to drink water from a fire hose, right? It can feel like a lot. It can feel overwhelming. It can feel like you're feeling left out and all of that stuff. But I just want to encourage you to slow the game down, right? Actually learn. Whether you learn from us or not, it's up to you, but I would encourage you to learn about the markets, learn about investing first, then learn about trading, and then learn about taking control of your financial future. Once you actually learn the principles, then I encourage you to practice on simulated accounts, not using your real money. Then once you feel comfortable in the simulator, start with a small amount into the live trading accounts and live investing accounts. And then grow your bag and grow your confidence one step, one trade, one day at a time, okay? And I say that for any and everybody, and especially for somebody who I started from nothing with this, just like all of you, okay? So if I can do it, if she can do it, you guys can do it as well, okay?
So let's hop over. I wanted to go over the earnings for next week, just really quickly as we're getting a little bit closer to 10:46. Know we'll be heading into lunch soon. Hey. My favorite time of day. Woo, so ready for lunch. I'll be hungry, y'all. Okay, so Odell, can you hop on my screen real quick? Just want to You may have already done it. Okay, perfect. All right, just want to go over some of the things for next week. As you guys, as I feel like I said this early part of this week as well, a lot of the Magnificent Seven have released their earnings. A lot of the companies that typically have those big jumps. We still have some exciting companies next week. I use the word exciting lightly, but exciting companies are companies that we're probably really familiar with. So heading into the open Monday, we have C, and then going into just highlighting a few. We have C, we have Avadel. Some of these I have never heard of. But then we also have after the close Monday, GitLab, SEMrush, SAIC, Nectar, Stitch Fix, as well. And then Tuesday, this one's going to be interesting, Neo, because y'all know Neo does actually owe me a bunch of money as well. I think if he'll both, that's how black people trade. Like, come on, Neo, run me back my money. It's like, what? But no, Neo is announcing their earnings Tuesday. Really interested to see what they're going to do. I know a lot of the analysts are saying, I guess, the electric cars in China just haven't been doing as well. So I don't know how they're going to pan out. But Neo and Target, we all love a little Target, right? Hashtag Target Styles, one of my new favorite hashtags to follow for outfit recommendations. But Neo, Target, and then American Express Global Business Travel, which I didn't realize is actually different from American Express. So they'll be releasing their earnings before the open next Tuesday. Tuesday after the open is CrowdStrike, who is on our watch list, and then Ross, Nordstrom, Box, to name a few. Going into Wednesday, JD.com, Abercrombie & Fitch, Foot Locker, Campbell Soup. Everybody love a good soup. Who else here? Victoria's Secret. Interesting how that pans out. I think, what's Rihanna's? Fenty apparently has taken a lot of her, was it Savage or Savage? Because Fenty's the makeup, right? Savage apparently has taken a lot of Victoria's Secret's market share. So interested to see how those earnings pan out. And then going into Thursday, we have Kroger, Burlington, Big Lots, BJ's, American Eagle, ABM, Sienna, Bitfarms, and then Thursday after the close, MongoDB, Costco. Yeah, we were just looking at Costco yesterday. So that must have been BJ's who announced their earnings last week when we were talking about it. So MongoDB, DocuSign, and Gap as well. So those are some of the major ones for next week, just so you guys can have an eyeball of some opportunities for next week or things you may want to get in on or out of or whatever it may be. Because as you guys know, when these earnings come out, they can move the stock greatly one way or another, all right? So those are some of the ones for next week. And then we will, let's see, January, February, March. Heading into the end of March, we'll actually start to get, April, we'll start to have Q1 earnings. And then we'll just do it again. Like every quarter, you just do it again, over and over again. Yeah. All right, so it's 10:50 now. I will let you. Oh no,
so for the stocks, we just got stopped out of the Netflix trade for $650. So realize that I did go in and start adjusting the stop loss to lock in profit. So I locked in $1,000 on Nvidia, locked in $200 on Novo, I locked in $700 on Meta, Facebook, $200 on the Qs. And then everything else just got the stop loss on there and just letting it ride, okay? So we got stopped out on Netflix today so far. I took that $600 off. Overall, we took $600 off the table, but we're still up $2,100. So collectively, like $2,700 for the day in the stocks, okay? And then we're now up over 3,200 unrealized in the futures. So we have we already took $2,000 off the table, and we're currently up 3,100. So about $5,000 in futures today, and 2,000 in. Tiffany, you got an update? What you up? 5,000? Hey, congratulations!
Okay. So how about 5,000?
Something light for a Friday night.
Just went from 1,400 to 5,000 in the last 20 minutes.
Shout out to Miss Tiffany here, trading futures live in the studio audience,
Very
up 5K. Oh, also, yeah, it is Friday. So for our chat, everybody drop your wins for the week so we can celebrate with and for you going into the weekend. what you did this week. Jeff, I know you was up. I think you had mentioned it in the Discord because he made $40,000 last month trading off of the algos and futures.
Technically, that was January, so we don't even know his February.
Oh, well, yeah, this
January.
is, wow, this is low.
Yeah, we have a new.
Yeah, so drop your week wins or drop your February wins so we can celebrate with you all and for you all.
Now we can drop February. Yeah, February.
Because was it Phyllis? Yeah, you had your first like 5-figure month, right? 13,000. Congratulations. Let's get it. Hey, okay.
I love it. And I believe it was Khalidra or Colleen, and I feel like I'm mixing y'all up, who did 25K in February,
nice.
I believe.
And then somebody else said they up like 20 separately since the show started.
I think that was her.
Okay.
No?
Yeah.
It's everybody winning. It's a beautiful thing. I'm happy for y'all.
Love to hear it, love to see it.
So many wins, I can't even remember them all. Which is and Lisa's done really well.
Okay, drop them in the chat so we can celebrate with you guys because we don't have our normal setup right now.
Wait, Colleen said my wins are going to have to be. She said my wins are going to have to be how much I learned.
Win or learn.
We've all been there, Colleen. We've all been there. Some days your win is just the lesson, okay? And God is good for the lesson. But I think that was Khalidra who said she did 25K since the show started. And then Lisa, I believe, is up as 20 or so, okay? And then I know Miss Rita, I think is over 20. And then
and what my
Miss
bros, I
Suzanne
need some fellas to drop some wins
They always
in the chat
say
to say
stuff.
something. Y'all be hella quiet.
Jill said 1,100 for the week. Very, very good. And then
Congratulations to Jill.
Chris, where's your guy, Chris?
Kevin,
one guy.
Jeff, Dante. Y'all just be quiet in there. Like,
There's that one guy, Chris. He's always making money. And then you said Dante.
yeah, Dante, Jeff, Thomas.
Yeah. They just don't be
Don't leave
talking.
me hanging out here now. Come on. Yeah. I feel y'all.
Yeah, that's wild.
Celebrate all your
Well, it
wins.
looks like many of us have had some good starts to the month.
To the month and the weekend. Yeah, because it's March 1st. So shout out to everybody making their bill money. You know what I'm saying? It's first of the month.
Yeah.
I got y'all. I understand.
What do you say? Soundhound? Yeah, Soundhound is still trending down over there. But it'll hold. But NVIDIA has been pushing up all day. I'm not sure if anyone has been in NVIDIA. They've had a nice run up today. They're up about $19 or so.
Yeah, we up like
which has been really good. So it is. Actually, someone had said Novo put options, but you had literally just said Novo calls.
Wouldn't do that.
Yeah, so I want to remember. So patience, Dion literally just said Novo calls. So make sure you're on the right side, okay?
Yeah, please.
So call
and Novo be volatile and they be busting, so I wouldn't roll
not
the dice.
puts, okay, patience?
Yeah, we up 1,400.
Patience usually does really well too. She might not have heard that. But just want to make sure we lead her in the right direction here. Okay, cool. Well, it's 10:55. So it's time for your
Keeping it a buck. Okay.
No, I'm supposed to like. I'm supposed to.
Go ahead, baby.
We gotta work on these segues.
Yeah, all of this. That's why we ironing out the kinks, y'all. Before we go prime time.
It's not 9:55, first of all, so I'm wrong with the time. But it's 10:55. Time for Dion's Keeping It a Buck segment.
Thank you, love. All right, so today's Keeping It a Buck. So we've been keeping it simple and going back to the fundamentals this week, right? With our fundamental questions. So Monday, we started with why. Tuesday, we did how. Wednesday, we did what. Yesterday, we did when. And today, I got two, but one is for the workshop specifically, but for the one for the show is where. Now, sometimes a lot of people don't bring up this question about where, but I'm gonna give you some insight. One of my mentors told me one day, and it's kind of a cryptic message, but it has power into it, right? And he says, it's a quote that says, don't tell me when I'm gonna die, just tell me where, and I'll be sure to never go there. Okay? So that's an important note on how important your environment and your location is, right? Sometimes you can't grow because of the soil and the environment that you are in. And so you're going to have a real conversation with yourself. Do I need to get out of this circle? If you got some squares in your circle and people are, drilling holes in your boat while you're trying to row, you might need to change your friend group, right? If you don't have a friend group where you guys are talking about building generational wealth, investing, stocks, bonds, options, real estate, growing your financial life or taking control of your financial future, you might have to reassess your environment, where you are spending your time. If you are in a neighborhood or an environment where you are always around crime, where you are always around police sirens, where you are always around people pulling people down, that's going to stunt your growth because you are products of your environment. Even from an energetic and a physics standpoint, energy can only be transferred. It can't be created or destroyed. So if you are around people that are literally draining your energy, vampire suckers, taking, not giving, not making any deposits into your spirit, only doing withdrawals, that is literally draining you and keeping you down from the ability to fly. So you have to really slow the game down and ask yourself where you are from an environmental standpoint. And then also separately, asking where you are now and where you want to be and what you need to do to get from A to B, okay? So that is our Keeping in the Buck segment today, is really asking yourself, where are you at in your environment? Where are you in your life? And are the people, are the places, are the things that you're doing currently, are those the things that you would be doing as the best version of your future self? And if the answer to that is no, then you got to make some adjustments, okay? So there you go for today. Thank you.
That was good. The things you're doing today.
Let me drop the mic.
Best version of your future self. That's good. I like that.
Okay.
That was deep.
Yeah.
Makes me think.
Because if anything that's not growing, it's dying.
It is.
Okay, so you have to continue to move forward. You have to continue to.
Unless you got that pill for the new death.
It ain't FDA approved yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and stay away from
What's
that.
the new pill you said now? Death is a disease?
So they are, we ain't gonna go back too much into it, but scientists are now starting to label death as a disease, and they're trying to come up with medicines to cure death and essentially remove, dying and really move toward immortality.
Yeah, you could really go deep on that because I'm like,
you could. But then you go into religious reasons, and so that get real deep. Wasn't going there with the where, but
I do feel like men's getting a little too ahead of themselves. See, that's when God kind of be like, wipe y'all out, y'all tripping. See?
Well, that's the story of the Tower of Babel.
Anyway.
The communication. All right,
can't solve all the problems today. Well, we can just help you make money. I don't know about that stuff.
Yeah. So with that note, tune in to the Money Matrix 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. Subscribe to the channel. Click the notification that'll let you know live. Join the Discord. It's free. And if you want to join Wall Street Academy, 50% off Money Matrix. We will send out the announcement about the algo website. I promise y'all, as soon as it's ready, we're going to give it to you. And ideally, we will still like that to be today. So thank you for tuning in. Love, light, peace, wealth, great health, and abundance to each of you guys. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. And we will see you all Monday at 9.
Yep. See you then.
Peace.